There are a lot of different shampoos at Dollar General. And today I'm going to be looking at the best shampoos for guys that you can find at Dollar General. So as you can see, there's a lot of choices here. So I'm going to make my choice in just a second, and then I'll be ready to talk about it. So everybody, my name is Jake Austin. This is Jake Austin Ranks Reviews. Today, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to start a new series about shampoos for dudes. Now, what I'm looking for are shampoos that will not only help clean a guy's hair, but do it in a way that's productive and just does an overall good job. Because, I mean, up until this point, that's not something that I've really thought about a whole lot, and I don't think a lot of guys think about. And so I've kind of been thinking about new topics to talk about on some of my YouTube channel. And so just the hair came up the other day with somebody, and so I was kind of talking about it. I was like, hey, I don't really see a lot about this, so I thought, hey, well, look at this. So basically, I did some criteria on this one because I like to do that kind of thing. So in our community, most people shop at either a big box chain store, their grocery store, or we have a lot of these, Dollar General. And so they're everywhere. So basically, you know, that's just one of the choices that you have to go shop at around here. So I chose to look at what are the best shampoos for guys at Dollar General. Now, got a lot of different answers. And so I did talk to one hairstylist and just kind of see what her opinion was about it. And she said most of them are okay. It's mostly with the way men wear their hair. The shorter you wear your hair, probably the less of a difference that it makes, as long as there are good ingredients in the shampoo and it's not toxic or anything like that. So what I did was, based on the searches that I found, one of the best brands apparently that Dollar General carries is the Aussie brand. Okay, now this is not a brand that's specifically for men, but it is a very effective, according to a Google search, effective shampoo. This one comes with avocado oil and is paraben free, so you don't want a lot of paraben. So it was $8.50, and so a pretty good price, not too bad. I do like that it comes with a little pump, you know, because it kind of helps you out there. You don't have to worry about squeezing it out like this. You can just use it to pump. We've gotten to where we try to buy a lot of those kind of products at our house, so we like the pump as well. Some of the good things that it said about it, I kind of did a deep dive to see, you know, is this okay for guys to use? Is this a good shampoo? Because it wasn't specifically for men. And so I'm hoping to try some different kinds of shampoos, but I was going to start with this one. And I thought $8.50 is a pretty reasonable price. Not too bad. And so first of all, before I get into that, men and women, basically your scalp is pretty much the same and your hair is the same, but there are some differences because of hormones that cause our hair to be a little bit different. First of all, the hairline men seems to be a little higher, especially as we age, get a little older. Also, our hair tends to slow down in its growth. Women have estrogen, and so that tends to help their hair growth. It aids in their hair growing a little bit thicker, quicker. And also, you know, men tend to have more of the hair loss, you know, as time goes on. So just a few of the differences that a lot of you probably already know most of those things. But when doing a video like this, I just like to give those kind of facts out. So let's get back to this. So the Aussie shampoo, as far as what I found in my research, apparently it does a good job cleaning men's hair. It cleans the hair deeply. It's a simple clean, so it's not got a lot of stuff in it that's gonna like do a lot of damage and things like that. Apparently there's some shampoos that have different chemicals and things that could do damage, you know, if you're not careful. And you know, if you wear your hair short, it probably doesn't affect you that much. But those guys who maybe wear their hair a little longer or whatever may tend to see some issues with that. Also, it's supposed to have a pleasant scent. So what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna pause the video. Not for you guys, you're gonna be immediately going to the next segment, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the shampoo. I'm gonna use it, see how it works, and then get back with you, kind of talk a little bit about it, and then we'll go from there. So let's see how she works. All right, everybody, so I will say this. So far, right off the bat, I've noticed that it does have a very pleasant smell. And so I'm continuing to kind of rub it in and everything like that. When I started using it, immediately the smell started coming out. It smells great. So I am pretty pleased with it so far. So gonna kind of see how it goes. When I get done, I will style it like I normally style it, dry it like I normally dry it, style it, and then we'll go from there. So, all right, so finished up, used the product. I think it worked pretty good. I guess the final test will be if my wife likes it. I don't know, because she's kind of the one to kind of judge these by. But overall, I think it did a pretty good job. I still kind of can smell the aroma of it. So if there is a downside, now not for me, I would give it 10 out of 10. I think it does a great job. But if you're not a fan of like there's a certain smell to it. Sometimes people have an aversion to scents, and so if you're one of those people that don't like any kind of smells, you may not want to use this one, because there is a strong, but to me, pleasant smell. Like, I think it smells really good. And once you're finished and you get all dressed and everything all suited up, you can still kind of smell a little bit up in there. So, but overall, I think it's very good, very easy to use. As you can see, the top kind of pops out. I guess I could show you, but it's a twist. So when you open it, you do twist it up. Simply pops up like that, and then you can use it. I would redo it, but you have to waste a little bit to do that. So I didn't want to waste any, because I'm planning on continuing to use this. So I would go ahead and recommend this product. What I want to do next time, just to give you a little preview, is probably go ahead and do a video where we do the just conditioner. And then see how that works. So if I can find the Aussie brand, I'll probably use that just to try to be consistent. But overall, I think the Aussie shampoo was very good. Now, this one is for all hair types. You can buy some for curly hair and for wavy hair. This was supposed to be for everybody. So I did want something that was sort of generic. And I did, while I'm doing this video, pretty much for guys, and how they use their hair. This one didn't specifically say for guys, but when I looked up the information, it said that this was perfectly fine to use, which I think, most shampoos, unless they have some kind of ingredient that causes damage, shouldn't be a problem. So anyway, would recommend that. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, that helps, and leave a comment. That helps people to find me. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. And so hopefully I can do another video like this. And so if you would like to see me try another kind of shampoo, just leave a comment, and you guys have a good one. Thank you.